Chloe here, Say the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So today I'm going to do a video that's a little bit of, I was going to say double duty, but let's call it triple duty. I'm going to go over some new releases as we're trying to start our no buy. It's 100% official in January, but I'm trying to see if I can not buy anything for November and December. And so far, we've been so good when it's come to makeup. And I thought, so new releases, kind of the no buy take on new releases, and then it's also Black Friday. So there's a mix of new releases coming on Black Friday. There's some good Black Friday sales that I thought we can talk about. And then we can talk about the one item that may be the only item / brand that I'm going to purchase for Black Friday to be my last purchase of the year if I cannot talk myself out of it, which I am trying hard to do, but as you'll see, it's very pretty. So if that's what you're into, you know you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so we're moved over a little bit so I can try and pop some new releases up in there. We're gonna put on some glasses so we can read some stuff. If you're interested in knowing what's on my eyes, I was playing with Suva Beauty, and it is the We Make Rainbows Jealous palette using their eye toppers for the shimmers. So with the green matte, I have the shimmery green, and then with the yellow, I have their shimmery yellow from their toppers. And there we go. So let's talk about some new releases that I've been going to, why I'm not buying them, if they have a Black Friday deal attached as well. So let's go to the first thing that I've got here. And of course, we'll always have pictures popped up and then sometimes stuff kind of scrolling down the page. So first off, now, this is one of my favorite brands. I just did a long form video with Wilma Fingerdew regarding our love for this brand, and it is Juvia's Place. Now they have one, well maybe even two of my favorite neutral palettes. I don't wear neutrals a lot. I do a lot of greens, yellows, oranges, purples, blues. I'm a color gal, especially a green color gal. But if I was on the lookout for a new neutral palette, this could be it. So as you can see by the photo here, it is beautiful. It's a mix, of course, of mattes and shimmers, and it looks like it's going to be the traditional Juvia's Place shimmers, which I love. And you get basically from your lights to your super darks, and the darkest shade in there is a beautiful, beautiful dark brown. So you can definitely get a wide range of neutral looks like this, from a light taupey look to a mid-range brown, depending on how you use your shimmeries, kind of a bronzy goldy look. This is really nice. And they have matching lip liners and it looks like some new lipsticks. And this is the Coffee Shop collection. So there's the Coffee Shop eyeshadow palette, which is $26. It's in the shades of tan, auburn, and rich dark chocolate. Then there's the Coffee Shop lip gloss. And then there's, they're $10 and they're 12 different rich, buttery, and creamy colors with names like mochaccino, salted caramel, brown sugar, cream de cacao, and then Kenyan coffee. They just all sound actually delicious, and I think I need a coffee after this. And then they have 3 lip liners, which is coffee bean, espresso, and cocoa latte. If you wanted to be crazy and get the whole collection, it's $180. But as you know, Juvia's Place is really good for sales. So if you're not looking at this exact moment, you're kind of thinking you may want to in future, just keep an eye out. But I know this is out now, and I had originally seen it because I got an email about it, but I picked this photo and the description I got from Trend Mode. So this is super nice, and they have sales going all the time, and they do have early Black Friday sales on now. Next up, so I got this from Makeup Release Radar. There isn't a lot of information. This is probably, I'm probably going to post this video for either tonight or tomorrow, and it's tomorrow the 21st where they're going to be showing the full thing. But this is the sneak peek for the new Menagerie Cosmetics collection. There's 2 palettes, and it's their paw palettes. And we've got, of course, my favorite, cats, so it's called Claws. And then they have one called Paws, which is a dog palette. So it's looking like the Claws ones are looking like it may be pink heavy, because you can see in the photo there's a little bit of pink. And then in the Paws, you'll see in the photo, it looks like it's got a little bit of green. So Color Story, blue and green. Looks like it's got some shimmers in there. So Color Stories wise, I would probably be into Paws, but I do like me the Claws. So anyways, it's these two palettes. That's all the information I have right now because it is a sneak peek. It will be up tomorrow. So if you were into these palettes, and I believe they're 9-pan palettes. So if that is something that you're into, you will see the release tomorrow on Instagram or probably on their website as well. So next up here, this Color Story is gorgeous. If I went through all my collections and mixed and matched, I could probably get most of these colors, but this Color Story and the cover picture here for Winter Moon, this is from Pink Crush Cosmetics, is gorgeous. And it's more turquoisey blues with a little bit of, some green. This is a really pretty palette. It's 5 shimmers, 4 mattes, so 9 shades altogether, and it's going to be a $30.95, and it's going to be available on, well, look at that, Good Friday, 11/25 at 8 a.m. CST, and then if you use Radar 10, you can get 10% off. So there we go. That's the Winter Moon palette by Pink Crush Cosmetics. It is totally a color story that I dig. And if I was into trying a new brand or was going to spend money, this is definitely the color story from this brand that I would like to try out. So what do we got next here? Now this one has been out for a little bit. I think it was originally released or sneak peeked in Error by Ulta, then it was pulled and then it was released. And I really like this story. I think some people are hit and miss on it, but this is, as you'll see here, the new Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. It's kind of this pastel-y, muted, like sage greens, pinks. There's something about it that is really, really pretty. It's available now on the Sephora website. It's $87 Canadian, and I think it's like 63 US. It's a beautiful palette. I was really tempted to, because it was, I think during the would have been able to get it at the last day or so of the Sephora sale. But it has carmine in it because it's got a couple pinky shades in there, and I try not to buy any palettes that have carmine in there, but it is a mighty beautiful palette. Now, again, I was saying I want to talk a little bit about no buys when I talk about new releases and the reasons why I don't. And now I really wish, maybe, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to go grab it so I can compare. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. It would have been just like a second for you. So this again is another brand that I can't buy from because they're no longer cruelty free due to their parent company. But here, as you'll see here, is the NARS Rising Star Cheek Palette. Now I've been in my product pan. I have, because I got it in a birthday gift. When I'm wearing it today is the NARS Orgasm blush, which has been, I guess, a staple in a lot of collections for years. And because I have it, I'm using it. But like I said, I'm trying not to buy anything from NARS anymore. And then you'll see this beautiful color story with the pretty stars inside. And I was like, it's kind of ringing familiar to me. And then, so I went into my collection and I found this. So this is the OPV Beauty Born to Shine. I got it in a Trend Mood box. It was their all black brand box. And I love this. I've been using this for, I'm going to say it's probably a couple of years now. And it's this here. And I mean, not exactly the same, but if you look at the NARS one, I'll kind of post this up here as well. You've got like this raspberry pink in there. It's got like an orangey taupey shade. It's got a lighter pink. It just doesn't have that kind of like beige highlight and the really kind of dark brown, but it's similar enough that why would I need the NARS ones? And this even has stars in it as well. I mean, my favorite shades on here were these two and this one down here. I'm starting to wear away some of the stars. But yeah, so it's this color story is close enough that I don't need to buy this NARS. Why not? Why? I've got this beautiful OPV palette that's got colors that are reminiscent. I mean, the darkest shade in the NARS one, I guess this would be the closest comparable. I mean, they're not comparable, but it's still in that kind of purpley darker shade. So I think I'm good. See, so checking through your collections, you can definitely find items that are similar, or you can mix and match together to build things. So you don't have to spend all your money. You really need to kind of like, is this special? Is this something that I don't already have? And I think that could help spend unnecessary coin. I mean, if it's super expired, it doesn't work anymore, and you want to buy a replacement, sure, but this works still perfectly. So now we're going to go on to some releases that have Black Friday release days, and we'll have some sales. So the first step here, and I'm going to start with the swatches actually. So here, put the swatches up here. So this is from Sugar Drizzle Polish. This is their new highlighter palette. It is, did I take the name down? I didn't take the name from it, did I? But it is, anyways, their new highlighter palette. It has 6 shades. I'll show you the palette here. I've got 2 different views of the inside of the palette, and then you can see from the swatches, they're like multi-chrome shade shadows, highlighters. I mean, you can use them as shadows, you can use them as toppers. I bet you they would look nice on top of a lipstick as well. But if I wouldn't have bought the one from Blend Bunny, which they're lighter shades, but they're, you know, multi-chromey shades, I would have been totally into this because I love Sugar Drizzle Polish. So again, there's 6 shades. It's going to release on Black Friday. So their sale starts 11:25 at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 6 a.m., 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 6 a.m. my time. I'm tired. I haven't had enough coffee. And it goes till 11:28 midnight Eastern Standard Time. So that would be 9 p.m. our time. Yes. So they're going to have the Doorbuster, which is the Hypernova palette, which I think this may be it. Maybe this is what this is it. This may be what this one's called. For $27, and they're going to have discounts store-wide on all current stocks. You can't use affiliate codes for this, but and you don't need any codes at all because the discounts will be added on this sale day. So they're going to have, and I've heard some other releases as well, so there should be some other new products by Sugar Drizzle Polish for release day, but because I'm kind of obsessed with highlighters, I thought I would mention this one. So next, let's do this one. So this is the one that is tempting me. I'll pop a photo up. We talked about this probably a few new release back, and this is from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And then this is their new palette. It's their Eye Haunted Pumpkin palette. It's got 10 pans. They missed Halloween, but it's still coming out. It's going to be $45, and it's going to launch on Black Friday, so you can pick it up with their other Black Friday deals. I guess apparently last year they had released a new release separate, and people were upset that they didn't want to have to pay shipping twice, so they decided to launch the new releases and the sale items together. And they're going to be their nice 37mm square pans. So, and it's launching Black Friday. Also launching on Black Friday is their new Give Me liner. So it is a black eyeliner. And there will also be lip trios as well. There's going to be some new ones. So it's their new Fiesta Multichrome bundle. So it looks like they're going to have a lot of great things here. And here's a picture of some of the lip trio bundles. And then there's also going to be 22 new shades released Black Friday along with the brand new palette. So I don't know what the discounts are going to be, but there's definitely a few things that I am kind of interested in. But again, like I said, January is the for sure no buy, but I'm trying to see if I can go the next 2 months without buying anything. But if I did, this color is pretty gorgeous. The oranges, greens. Yeah. All right, do I have anything that's related more to Black Friday? Yes, okay, let's do this one first. So here we go, Nomad Cosmetics. So they're just showing here some of their beautiful lippies that they had from their first lip launch. And it says here, every sale will have a code and you can share on the website once it's live. So they're going to have, starting November 22nd, which should be Tuesday, till 25th, they're going to have buy $50, get 30% off, buy $100, get 40% off, buy $150 and get 50% off, which is actually a really good deal. And then they're going to have, for Black Friday till the 28th, they're going to have 50% off the Whistler Snow Lodge palette, what I can tell you is a gorgeous palette. So if you've been eyeing it, 'tis good. And then for Cyber Monday till Tuesday, so the 28th to the 29th, they're going to have a 35% off site wide. They're also going to have some fun shipping deals. So from December 1st to 21st, it's free US shipping on orders over $10, which is awesome. There's going to be a flat international shipping. And for us, I'm really excited. It's $5 Canadian and $10 worldwide, or $5 US to Canada, but that's awesome. So it'll be like around $8 maybe. And then worldwide 10. And then, so if you're in the UK, like maybe £5, £6. So anyways, that sounds really good. And then apparently there's going to be some more fun stuff for December. So if you've been eyeing some of those Nomad releases, which I have, I will not lie, you're going to get some great deals coming up. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, before I go into just some final Black Friday deals, I'm going to go at the last kind of like new release thing. And it's just because it's adorable. So here's the photo here. This is from Fruit Cosmetics, and it's their little face sponges that look like fruit. So it looks like mango, that looks like a pear. They just remind me from when I was a kid. You get at Christmas the little marzipan fruits. That's what that reminds me of. And yeah, so it's versatile beauty tools designed with revolutionary foam technology to blend makeup evenly for a smooth, enhanced finish. If I was looking for sponges, but I have a little stockpile of Dose of Colors and Colored Rain, so I'm good for a bit, I would look for this. So these apparently double in size when wet and come in the shape of fruits. It says use damp for a dewy glow, use dry for full coverage, ideal for liquid foundation, and ideal for the perfect blend. They didn't give a price though, and it just said new product alert. So I was dumb and didn't look at their website, but I'm also trying not to buy anything. So if I would go, I would probably click the button because they're so freaking adorable. I mean, look at these things. So anyways, that's Fruit Cosmetics. So if you're looking for some fun shaped sponges, maybe even just to give to a makeup lover, these are adorable. So let's finish off here with a couple more Black Friday deals that may be tempting you from brands that I love. So first off, we've got, and I'm going to put this in tangent with another brand that's the same. So for the Inculus, they're having Black Friday 25% off site-wide. And yeah, it's shop their bestsellers for 25% off. So that will be on Black Friday. So that's really good if you're into skincare. I mean, they're already really super affordable, but right now you get 23% off, and I think it's till November 23rd on The Ordinary, plus free shipping. So if you like The Ordinary instead of, or you use it with the Inculus like I do, they're having 23% off till the 23rd on all their items, plus free shipping. No, I think there's no minimum required, or is it maybe $10? Maybe it's $10 or no minimum. I can't remember. Anyways, so there's also The Ordinary deal, and they do that every November because they want you to shop slow, shop for what you want, what you need, and then they make it easy by having that 23-day sale at a good discount and free shipping. So if you need to, stock up. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about another favorite brand, and that is Oden's Eye. So they're having what they're calling the Black Friday minimum 50% off sale. This one starts on November 25th and ends on the 27th. They have some various different deals here. So they're going to have, for example, Alva eyeshadows at 50% off all lip products, 40% off the Selmaine 2, the Freya collection, and off the Norn collection. Then they're going to have 40% off the Hila eyeshadow palette, no extra code allowed. And then the Hila eyeshadow palette will be removed after the Black Friday sale on the 27th. And I believe that is the Angelica Nyquist palette. And then all products are affiliate code stackable, which is awesome, except for the Hela palette. So if you like to use, say, the code Angelica, you would get an additional discount off, which I think hers is 10%. So that is pretty snickum. So it is Friday, November 25th, 12 midnight for... What is it? Oh, for Sweden. For Los Angeles, it would be Thursday, November 24th at 3 p.m. New York would be 6 p.m., so it would be for me 3 p.m. And then it ends at 11:59 Sweden time on the 27th, 2:59 p.m. Sunday, the 27th in LA, and 5:59 p.m. New York, so like Eastern Standard Time. So there we go. And then let's see if there's anything else that they mention. Oh, there's free international shipping for $60 plus. They do have a few country exceptions. And yeah, so there we go. So that's it. So that is a little bit of Black Friday sales, some new releases, some why I don't need to pick it up, and which one I am kind of dying for. So that's it. Hopefully this video isn't too long. And if you like this sort of content, please give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still talk makeup together, and we can also count our pennies together. So as always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.